And we're back for another video. We're here for part 2 of the pothole situation. I'll link the last video in the description, but just to give you guys a synopsis, I was in Colorado, 1,000 miles from home, hit a pothole, dented that rim, blew out that tire, dented and cracked that rim, and caused some suspension damage. But I got the car back from the dealership. As you can see, I have the original BMW rims on it now, brand new ones. And in the trunk over here, they have the liquid metal rims they took off. So basically I have 2 more. They're the same size rims I have on my Altima. So if my Altima ever needs a rim, I guess I got 2 more. But I got the car back, and in total, from what I understand, there's about $6,000 in damage. The rims alone are like $600 without the centerpiece, without all the little doodads. They replaced the wheel well line on this side, the control arm, sway bar link, tie rod. This rocker cover got replaced, painted. Some control army sway bar link thingy on the back. I don't actually have the receipt for the damage because their system was down. They're going to email it to me, but some suspension damage down there. You can see a bunch of new parts, new fresh shiny parts compared to the other side. That's how I know like what was replaced, I guess. But the car's back to driving beautifully straight, beautifully smooth. So there's about $6,000 in damage on that. I also spent about $1,500 on these tires, these Yokohama YK GTXs, to get them installed and mounted and balanced and all that stuff like that, and certified through Discount Tire. And I told the guy, hey, these are not, OEM run flat tires, and the car calls for run flat tires because there's no spare tire. Can you help me out? All I was asking for was like $500. Either make my deductible go away or give me $500 to buy a spare tire kit from Modern Spare. It comes with the tire, the jack, and everything. And he's like, I'll do you one better. He refunded me the $1,500 for these tires. I got basically everything I paid for this car until I got brought back home. I got refunded for. And then he gave me a credit for $335 times 4 for a new set of Pirelli P7 Centuro whatever tires, and installation, and the $88 certificate warranty through Discount Tire. And he refunded me for all my rental cars because the lady was being bitch and wasn't giving me a rental car. She's like, I can't give you one until we inspect the car. And I was like, that's not how this works. That is absolutely not how this works. I've been in issues before where I needed a rental car. This is my actual first claim under my own name, but like I've been hit before it, and I just go and I file through my insurance and let them deal with the lady I'm fighting or the guy I'm fighting, and I get a rental car the same night. And she's like, no, we can't give you one. So I ended up like getting I went to Turo and got like a Supra, and then I went to Enterprise and got an Audi A5 Sportback, and basically the guy refunded me, like the Supra was $180. The guy refunded me the full $180 for that, and then for the Audi A5 Sportback, and then got me in a rental car that was a Mazda. I've had it for about 3 weeks, so that car was about, I think it was like $81 a day. So 81 times like 21, it's like $1,600 almost. So like I made whole. He sent me a check for like $3,000, plus another like $2,000 to reimburse me for the new tires. So I got a check for $5,000, and then he sent the check for like $6,000 to the dealership to get the car fixed. So that's the story of the $10,000 pothole. I didn't see it. It was nighttime in the mountains of Colorado. I just hit it. The car, the rear end shimmied a little bit. All the lights came on the dash, and I was down on the side of the road a block away. So yeah, we have Yokohama non-run flats. They are so much smoother than before. This car now rides, it's not a 5 Series, but it rides like a Camry or an Accord. No, and I know it's a BMW, but this car rides kind of a little bit stiff, which is fine because it's a sportier car, but it rode very stiff because of those crap tires on it, those stupid run flats. And it was louder. These are quieter, from my testing, about 2 to 3 decibels quieter on the highway at 75 miles an hour, which is nice. It's about 61 decibels instead of 64 like it used to be. And they ride just as like, they're smooth. All these little like divots in the road and stuff, on the old run flats, you'd feel them. In these tires, you don't feel anything. You feel normal bumps, but like you don't feel anything. They're also quieter and they feel less hollow. There's a hollow sound coming from them, and you don't get that anymore with these new tires. So non-run flats all the way. Screw run flats. I think run flats are only good for somebody that's driving like a regular car that doesn't care about like driving dynamics, and like somebody that doesn't want to be stranded with a spare. If I'm gonna buy a spare and a spare tire kit from Modern Spare. It's gonna take me 10 minutes to get the tire off and put the spare tire on, and I'm on my way. And their spare tire, I think you can like drive farther than a regular spare tire. It's not like you're not like limited to like 50 miles on it or whatever it is, but it's just better peace of mind than saying, oh shit, I'm on a run flat tire right now. It's blown. I can only drive so far at like 40 miles an hour with it because it's shaking the entire damn car. But we're here, the car's fixed, she's all back to normal, she drives smooth. Exhaust sounds just as beautiful as it did before. I miss the exhaust in this car. Tires are grippy, they're good. I can't wait for winter to come so I can cook. Absolutely cook in the snow with this car. Then I got my new rims back. So yeah, I've been made whole. Shout out to Progressive. Shout out to Tim from Progressive. You're an animal. You're amazing. But we're here, we're back, and we're gonna get out of here because it's about to rain. Thanks for tuning in, guys.